Welcome back to part number 2 of Operation Prometheus. We just advanced across the entire front as the plan. It seems to work reasonably orderly. There's sufficient anti-air in the center here. I could probably deploy this one up here to the flank here. Have 3 here, 4 thereabouts here. I think 4 down, 3 here, 4 or whatever. There's an armored group here. They don't look like too much trouble. We've destroyed the infantry. I think we nuked a couple of sites. And may well nuke them again. I'm not sure. Let's see here. It's probably, we can roll forward here. We sure can, yeah. Let's get forward here as well. And then 11 points. So here we have 1-4 or 1-6. I'm pretty sure we have support we can get going forward, as most of the infantry will disappear, and we have our infantry or artillery support for Dodge tank. 7 points there. Let's see, 5 points there. Well, let's do it and see what happens. Looks like we have a tenor there. Or not, yeah. Well, yeah. That just happens. It happens fairly regularly, especially on the first move of an apex tank, where you'd want to go on overrunning other stuff, which would be fairly easy to do here. But be all that as it may or may not be, we have as soon as we can do away with. Just seems that way, though. That's what the general theory is, and it's just my imagination. Clearly, it's RNG. So now this is the thing here. These are gonna have to go anyway. So it shouldn't be so much trouble, really. It's just a little bit more aggressive than I want it to be, let's say. So, but first things first. We're gonna have to head here and roust this fellow here, like so. We have anti-air, I'm certain of it. We can go move our biker down here, lose 5 points of 225 prestige, leaving 2/3 of 225, or 11/15 intact. This whatever it was, M26 or such tank is gone now. So I think we can ping out here. We can't, though. We can move you here. The problem is we can't hold it with any confidence. And that would forcibly rebase our entire Air Force. Let's say I were to move my entire Air Force there. So let's wait to move until we find out more about what's here. To find out what's here, we need to send a plane out, or we need to doesn't seem to be much there per se. Well, we need to take it over, really, and dispatch the slot, and then send one of these bikers down on this road around into here. It seems doable, really, but the question is how to do it. I suppose I could probably overrun this guy, but then won't be able to go on the road down here and wade through these guys. Or we could try to nuke this slot here. They seem separated, and we'll be at the outer. we won't really be at the outer end of anything, our ability to support the nuclear bomber. But it would be nice to know what's out there, and it would be nice to have our Air Force here to react to whatever happens to come at us once we take that area. Again, it would have been nice to have this Vigilant tank waiting through this area here, but it turned out not to be so much of a thing. What is the thing is this unit is going to roll right up here and loose on this recon car, and good for us. As for you, you're going to go here in the city. You, look at that, T26E5 and a T. Who's worth the most prestige is what I want to know. 850, 950, 4 and 7. 4 and 3. Let's see. Well, I don't want to put my auxiliary tank into the close, but I want this road cleared as well. I'd rather have my auxiliary tank here for the surrender, provided it, it doesn't really want to surrender so much. Okay. Let's see. I suppose we'll not worry about collecting any prestige, and we'll just go down here for an overrun. 9.96, 6.99, bump, and we can get our fighters here, so we don't have to obsess about air coverage via our ground forces, although I'm pretty sure that we can get some of them close enough to matter. 2 and 8, 2 rounds left, no movement. We need this unit to, say, disappear, and we can go like that, and on deploy attack. 1 and 7, 6.88. That essentially works. What happens here? We'll find out. I see. And you're stuck there. So we only have really 2 moves left here. So if I go down there, I'm stuck with no artillery support and some of these units about. Infantry here specifically. So, well, we'll just do it and see what happens. We've done it. So, did that need to happen exactly right now? Not so much, but I don't think we're going to pay a lot, at least. We may pay something. We can go down here. These guys, these 2 infantry here, they bother me. Especially since they're going to be attacking my anti-tank, which I intend to place right here. So, I wonder if we could do away with them by nuking them away. This guy really just needs to go. Let's go ahead here and attack him. Flow of progress down that road there. Let's see, we can get forward here. Let's see, 6 points. Well, that's just nice though. We must have an a recon unit around somewhere. One of these bikers. Yeah, we'll put it to this guy like so. Step right out of the way here. And then thump him. Thump you. Get our artillery support tank forward to support this lot up here. So in theory we would want you to disappear as well. So let's just not mince words or take any damage from the ground or anything like that. We'll just do away with that guy. So you can move, and then let's see. We, in theory, would want you out of the close into the countryside. Say right here. That works. We'll get you right here. And then if you want to come up, you can't even do it to attack my anti-tank. And then if you guys take a bloodbath from the Verdage's artillery support hero. Like so. So far so good, I think. So what happens here is no points, 4 points, 4 points. You, 9 points. Alright, we'll take 9 points there. We'll go down here for 2 or however many. Take 4,000 prestige. It's a recon unit, so we know there's no one around to cause any trouble. We can get right here next to we'll put you right there instead. Let's do that. Get here. We can get there. And get like that as well. Let's see, we'll get down this road at some point. And get there. So these guys, in theory, look to be covered. They are. Everyone's covered. Here as well, we have that. And then you, yeah, this is a couple of units, but basically, I think we have double coverage here with these two anti-air, so we're good there as well. So you can get, say, there, you. Okay, so and then let's get our anti-tank support in order, and then we can rally the anti-air units about that area. We'll swing these guys forward this way, roll through there, go down here. Okay, so can get this biker here. That infantry survived, so what am I going to do about that? I don't think there's anything to do about it. Attacked, alright. Get onto that road. And then our Jag Tiger will get like that. Get our surrender tank moving forward here. Get this biker right there in the repair zone. can get you down here. Well, what's the worst that can happen? We get forcibly rebased, or we do nothing. I suppose we could put you in the lead, our prudent fighter. We'll get you guys forward there. And then get you, say, there. How about you there? You didn't do anything, alright. We'll find out here, it's nothing there. I suppose we could get another one forward here. Pretty sure that is very close to the end of the turn. We'll go like that. And we'll go here as well. We'll go here. Next turn. Oh! Another nuclear bomber. What he had against that auxiliary biker, I don't know. Normally I don't like biker units or recon. I never use them because they're very fragile, relatively speaking, to the harder target recons. But if you use auxiliary forces, or you were to deploy what Gemini tells me would be like somewhere between 3 and 6 0-slot heroes I should have by 46, or like 5 or something reduced slots, you can send out just disposable core bikers. So then they become very useful in that you just can go forward and just simply not care. So not useful as a core high experienced unit, but very useful as just sort of like, let's go out and take some damage, go into the soft because you have a decent soft attack and are a soft target, meaning that anti-tanks will do essentially nothing. This is good news. So, but anyway, let's see about going forward here like I was saying. And look at that, it's 10 now. Is it really? It's not really though. We have no proper recon, so we send more. We'll send more down here, see if we turn that 9 point whatnot into a straight 10. And I see we're taking some damage. How about we attack you? You now do that, I see. Okay, well, we'll attack you again. And then 9.97 still, well. Boom. Okay, so let's see here. That's 14 only, unfortunately. 15 is what it says there. Alright. So first, I think we can take this 11. Second, we can take the straight 15. We're stuck there. We don't mind, though. Let's see if we can stroll up here and see what's in this airbase, which apparently is nothing. And then there's this recon car, which we'll take that airbase with this biker. So let's see, we may want to move some air proper there, or all of our air for all I know, once we find out more. Until then, we'll have to wait. So happens, say, here? We go there. Doesn't look like much. So why not attack? Okay, so let's roll forward here. We'll find out with our core recon. Turns to a 10-10. That should be a thing. It's 2.8. Let's see if it's true. 7.99 it is. 8 points. Infantry don't really need any sort of trouble with them, but do I need to use my shock tactics artillery on this unit that can be accessed via or Retrograde and then overrun like so with our crab? Who now is in the close terrain, but shouldn't be. But there's also no infantry about. Okay, so we have again ventured to the south and could have followed up with this unit, but don't really want to because I don't want to cover that area as heavily with anti-air coverage as the center. So as much as I would like to advance, it's stalled out apparently right here, and we're going to need to get this Verdage tank here to support that crab unless some drastic stuff happens. We could put the Verdage here, but then other drastic stuff could come out of here and roll up and attack. What if we go and find out about what that area holds for us? And there it is, there it is. More infantry. There it is, yeah, there it is. Let's see if it's 9 points there. Do we have the range? We sort of do, yeah. Well, let's see. There's the base that has our 5 V2 rockets. There's this lot right there. So we're going to have to forward base our nuclear arsenal either here or here. In theory, we have these 2 fighters, and I don't see a lot of enemy air about. Let's see about what's up here. We'll find out more. And there's this guy. He must have some kind of special. No, he doesn't. He's just... It's an M1 Bofors. Still don't see a lot of enemy air about. We only have these 2 fighters, but we could go here. I bet there's a camouflaged anti-air right there. Why should I do it, and why should I do it? There's no need to do it right now. We're happy. We'll go down here. Roll forward like so. Get you there. And then we'll get up here. And get you up here as well. We need to have this nuclear bomber operational when we need it operational. There's no need really to proceed up here. We have the Vigilant tank already up there, so Let's move you into the close. And these infantry could force march up there if they even have the ability. I don't know. 039. Let's see. Alright, well. We need to get artillery support up there. Let's see what that looks. This is 15-0. That's better. So we'd also want to move our anti-tank up here. So you're stuck there. And we have these units that we would want to get here and here, which means both of these units are going to have to move before these two. The only question is, where do they end up and how far can you go? Reasonably far, really. But we'll have no artillery support up there at all. The good news about that is I don't see a lot of need for artillery support. So why should I worry about it? Especially if we put our bikers into the terrain where the artillery or infantry would attack them. So we're taking a bloodbath of damage there. Maybe we are and maybe we're not. We probably are, though. So you have attacked, you have not. We could pin that guy in place so we don't have any trouble with him. Why not do that? We'll pin this guy in place. We can go like this as well. We can get up here and pull back here. Let's see, we can move our various units forward. We don't have any business in the close, but they're going to have to get to the unit, and they're not going to do that. And besides, we actually have support now, so let's get you here. They might forcibly rebase these units. Maybe they do and maybe they don't, but if they weren't there, they would be here, which is essentially a forcible rebase anyway. So it's a nice sunny day out, not going to rain, there's no potential to lose the units, so why worry? Okay, and now we are forward here. We're stuck out there, we're happy here though. Okay, so we can go there, get up here, we'll go there, we'll hold up the and these units here. There's no need to be out of air coverage range per se, really. Let's see, we can get forward there because why not? We can pull back. So these zones of control should stop any attack on this biker there. Let's get forward here. Get our anti-tank. We'll get it it's up here. Up here. We'll get you. They can get at that unit, I say more power to them, really. I don't think they can, so I'll not worry. And then we can get here and get you up here as well. That It looks like the turn. I'm sure it is. Let's go. And another. Went mad. Oh. It's going to displace that unit from the airbase. Apparently not. Wolverine attacked into the crab and took to the close around this biker. It's never really a good idea. As if that's relevant, as we just overrun him. About a half hour in, we have another turn in us, surely. So what is your story? He did a fair clip of damage. Just a ×2 rapid fire, standard issue, anti-air piece is fine. Let's see, and then you, 3 and 3, 14 and 4, and then a Greyhound. So if we move up here, what would happen? And then moved you forward here, and then went here for 10 points straight. It's fine by me. Bump. Looks like 9 points. But then again, maybe not. As you are certainly overrunnable. Why? That was only 9 points? What is this thing? What makes it so special? Nothing in particular. Just no recon, I suppose. 12 points. 13.7, 14 straight. I'll take the sure thing and then follow up on that character. I'm assuming we have anti-air available in some way up there. Some ways seems to be true, although not really as much as one might intuitively infer with the 10 units we have here. We have these guys though as well, and we just placed our anti-air in the close because I suppose why not. This lot here, so we're stuck with our vigilant tank there, and then these guys are they're gonna go down there and take no slight exception, I'm sure, to anything we happen to place in the close unless we properly support it. Which, there seems to be a thing we can do that. It's no problem. Why do I need an anti-tank up here in the close as opposed to right here, supporting those Sturm Tigers? I can't say, really. You could do it as well, but then we wouldn't have an anti-tank here. This blob bothers me. It bothers me. I suspect it's a fine target for nuking. And let's just do it. In theory, we'd want to check. Let's check first to see if we can get here to find out whether there is indeed any sort of camouflaged unit on So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's no camo there. So then we can proceed with our nuking activity with here. Get the infantry or this anti-tank. Let's wait. We don't really know yet. What we do know is this unit here, 5 point whatnot, I see. So we can go there, and then that turns to 5.98, which is better than the whatnot I just commented on. We can move forward here and see about, I see 9 points. How about you? 9 points as well. It's probably because of the support fire here. But in theory, we probably can dispose of that unit. We have 2 moves, so we can go here. And 9 points there again as well. Anybody else get there? Not you, I see. 1-6. That's better. Zero 4 and 1-3. 1-3 is better as well. Let's roll up here and see if the enemy is found out. The enemy has indeed found out. So we'll probably stay here and repair, but we know our nuking target better. So we can nuke this guy and these mines as well. And the surrounding infantry blow up there as well. So, I see. There must be some way to get some reconnaissance there. You could go forward for 5 points, 6 points, 1 point. Then our Verdaja would be here, in the close near this infantry, and not behind the lines here supporting this lot. Why should I do it? Why should I do it? Let's see. Do we have a soft target we could place here? I think we do. We can place you there. And what? And go right here. Look at that. Now we have more optimal attack. I still don't see any reason why I should proceed forward. We'll go right here with our artillery support tank. Repair that. Repair you as well. And we'll move our... As there are going to be 2, I think, anti-tanks in this northern section here, because it appears to be the way of it. We have all these artillery. Okay, so yeah, we have these artillery and this anti-tank in theory, which is going to head up here. So we'll move the Sturm Tiger, Jag Tiger here to support our Verdaja tank, and then we can work in conjunction with this anti-tank unit as well. We could move, move where and do what? We can move these units forward here and get this biker there on this close terrain there. We're getting repaired here. Have these bikers clear these mines and be in no particular hurry. What we do need to do is support our nuclear bomber, like so. And then we could bomb one of these guys away as well, because why not? Okay, so we can move our minesweeper up here adjacent to the dual support. And then, let's see, you have no business in the close, nor do you, but nor I don't think does it matter, as we know there's nothing here. So we could move you there and pray nothing comes out of the close. It overruns. First of all, if it's an infantry, it'll have to come across here, across a bridge engineer from this fog of war. It's not going to happen. So how an infantry would come up here and even move this hard target recon car with the 17 ground defense, I don't know. It wouldn't take much damage in return, but moving it is going to be a trick. So tank, I don't see a tank, but maybe there's like a 10 move tank or something that's here. But the bottom line is why do I care if my unit is here? Like, an infantry is going to have to get here to make me pay the toll. I don't think that's going to happen. So I will not worry about it. Is what. And then they're going to have to get here as well. But this thing has no support. And would be my question. So what? So what? It doesn't matter because no one is there. Because we see this and there's nothing. We just nuked whatever was going to cause it trouble. And we have support here and here from this artillery support Verdaja. So why not find out if there's anything? There's nothing there. And we could go repair here. And we'll get you guys a couple of recons up forward there. And say maybe 3, we'll find out more. We can get you up here, find some mines. So, do we have a hard target? We have the surrender tank here. And we have you that can go quite some ways. So if we go, say, pin, do we care really? I don't know. What if we go like that? This anti-air bothers me just on general principle, although it's not particularly potent. Who knows? It could come over here and do some damage if it moves. I don't see anything other than that. Like this infantry is going to come and do what? Take damage. You could go and take some damage. No heroes, right? Hero, no hero, no hero. You, no hero. So why not swing? Well, first of all, we can attack you and get up here. And then we can head here as well to have hard support there. So as this unit doesn't get displaced by hard targets. So again, this infantry is going to do what exactly? Something, but not really much. So we can go like this and provide hard support for our 2 Sturm Tigers. And then we can go up here and provide anti-air for that group. So why not stay here? We'll go right there in the close as well. A Sturm Tiger and a Jag Panther there. We can get forward here. And then you, let's see where you go. You can get where? Well, we'll go up here and find out what's there. And then we'll get our core unit here adjacent to this dual support. And then get you. So we have one core recon, 2 core recon. We probably should get a core recon down here. Let's do exactly that. And get our other surrender tank up this way. Close to our artillery. And then these units here we'll want to get, let's see, is there any place where there's not a lot of air coverage? Here, there, so in theory we should probably head here with no support. Yeah, we could do that. Can go here as well with no support, and what of it? We could go here as well. We'll go here, no support. There's nothing there. There's nothing there that's going to make it here, so why should I care? Maybe there's some super recon car. If there is, it's lucky to phased movement in there and do his worst. Let's see, you, and you. So why not get here? We'll go there. We'll repair you. And maybe this guy will come to us if we entice him, but we don't need to go anywhere near there. We go up here and repair. And there's 15 points, I see. Let me see. Well, maybe he moves, or maybe he probably will. That. And you, let's repair you. And attack, that looks like the end of the turn. It is. I bet these things have spawned. This secret facility there. King got some, did 2 points. Oh, he's damaged our auxiliary, and he survived it. Good for me. Boom! Another uneventful turn for us at least. And that's going to do it for the episode. I hope to see you in the next one.